Hi everyone, it's Justine here from House of Mahalo. Welcome back to Sort It Out Saturday. So I finally thought of a project that we could do today to use up some book pages. And we're going to make essentially a trifold, which again, it's nothing new. Lots of people have made these. I actually have never made one, so this was my go at it. So I'm going to do them in the Edith Holden theme. So we'll make one of these together. And basically it's a trifold. This I still need to stitch down. This is going to be like a little notebook, and you can flip it out. You could even have like a pocket or something down there, which we'll probably do so that I can cover that part up. And there's a little, let me just show you, there's a pocket in here as well, like a side tuck. So, and yeah, just decorated up with some labels and some more Edith Holden scraps and things like that. And this one I've done as a standalone because we have the policy closure. So I haven't done the back because I imagine this will just go down into something, probably an altered file folder, because that's what I'm thinking of for Edith Holden when I come to work with her properly. So, but yeah, I don't know if we'll do the next one exactly the same. I don't know if I want to change having that policy closure on just to make them slightly different, but yeah, essentially we're going to make something like this. So I'm using some, basically a sheet of, this is a children's book page. And it was quite a large book, as most kids' books are, I guess. But it's nice, really thick, sturdy paper. And because it's so stark white, the text isn't that interesting, I don't really want to use the illustrations. It gives me a really, really good base for you know, being a something like this where we cover it up. So yeah, I'm excited to get cracking with some Edith Holden. Now I have cut down pieces to fit each panel in advance so that you don't have to see me do that, because it's not the most exciting thing. And then yeah, we'll just we'll go from there. So I've got a strip here, and obviously we'll decorate them up together as well. We'll do some embellishments. So I thought this could be nice for the front. And I mean, you can't really go wrong with Edith Holden. It's like, you know, all of her images are just gorgeous. So in terms of like finding images to use, yeah, you've got the whole book. So I've used images from the actual Country Diary, you know, the original book that we all know and love. But I've also used some pages from the other books that they've done, like there was a creating a wildflower garden, creating a butterfly garden, those types of books. So yeah, I've used some of those. And as you can see, I'm just matting the panels basically. Now this one, I think I wanted to have a bit of lace because I think I cut the panel a little bit short, a bit narrow. So yeah, I think we'll have a lace border, which is probably why I sort of thought the policy closure might not be the exact thing. But yeah, we'll just get the panels down and then just take it a bit at a time, really. So I hope you're all doing well. I know I just dove straight into it, didn't I? But yeah, I love Edith Holden, so it's been a long time coming to actually do a project with her. I've had the books for a long time, and I didn't want to waste them. You know, it's one of those things. We get these beautiful supplies, and then, you know, if we're new at something, maybe we're, you know, a bit too scared to use them or something. Yeah, that was me. That was me with Edith Holden. Loved the images, and I've just been hoarding them. But yeah, it's about time. Yeah, we actually started doing something. So yeah, once Flower Fairies are out of the way, I'll be doing yeah, Edith Holden, and I'm thinking I'll do you know, the Country Diary. I'll do an Edith Holden altered file folder. So I'll probably follow a tutorial from Tanya at Tatty Treasures. She is the queen of altered file folders, and that's something else I've been hoarding as well. Is I bought file folders from her shop because she sells them in packs of 3 and 5, I think it is. And yeah, I bought them in August, and then I didn't do a file folder because I wasn't sure if I was ready, but I knew that I wanted to do one. But yeah. So yeah, I think we have the foxgloves at the back. And of course we need to, it might be that the notebook covers up that little bit of text there, but that's what embellishments are for. So I can't remember how big the book page was when I started. I just cut the top off of it, where it was torn from coming out of the book anyway. And then I think height-wise, I cut these to 8 inches, and most of my journals are 9 by 6, so 8 inches is about the size that like a tea-dyed paper would be. So yeah, this will be fine for journal size, and because we cut it to 8 inches, you don't have to lose much from the books, the Edith Holden books, because I think, if memory serves, are they 7 inches high? So yeah, you're only losing a little bit of the images, not huge amounts. So I'm just using Collal because it's nice and quick for this kind of a thing. And then I can always go around the edges with some tacky glue if needs be. So yeah, I just want to say thanks so much for joining me. I don't know if anyone is watching this series because of course I'm filming it in advance. So for all I know, I'm talking to nobody right now. But I'm sure there'll be a couple of you watching, right? Just get rid of some glue blobs. So yeah, this one I'm not going right to the edge because I don't need to, because that's where we're going to have a book page pocket as well. So, or side tuck, you know, that side tuck I showed you. So yeah, we don't need to go to the end. I just wanted the bit that you can see decorated up. Okay, so for the side tuck, I've got this book page, which I'm just going to move this out of the way and give that a chance to dry anyway. So I'm just going to fold the page over, and as you can see, it's torn, so I'm going to have to cut it down anyway, but that's fine. And then I'm just going to glue that together with my glue stick. Yeah, I really enjoyed making that folio. Trifold folio, I don't really know what they're called, but I think it's a trifold because obviously you've got the three folds. That makes sense. But yeah, I've never made one, and I'm making an absolute mess of this glue. I'm down at as you saw, the lid, the thing popped out. I'm down to the very dregs of this one, and I only got this for Christmas. And yeah, clearly I use it a lot. I definitely will get some more of that glue stick. I used to use Yoo-hoo sticks. Yeah, I used to use those, and I do like it, but I do think this Scotch glue is actually better than Yoo-hoo, so I might have to rethink my strategy. So we want to cut this down to size. So let me just, and what we've done, so we folded over the book page, and we're going to use this side, the neatest side, as the bit that you tuck into, and that just keeps it nice and strong. So yeah, we just want to, how much do we want to chop off? Yeah, about 1 inch. So I'm going to need to bring in my trimmer. Sorry, you're probably not going to be able to see this because it's really, really huge, but I'll just quickly do this now. So I just want to chop off where it's a bit messy. Do I want it that size? Let me just have a little peek at how wide I had it, because I think that size was about right. Yeah, I'll bring it in a little bit more actually. Sorry if there's not very nice words on here. This is one of these pages that we like to just hold on to. for stuff like this. Yeah, we don't actually want to use the words. So I think I just want to chop about that. Let's just have a little look. A little bit more, and then that will be that cut down to size. A little bit more. A slither. Right, that should be it. So let me just pop this away. Okay, so this is going to go here. Yeah, and then for this side I was thinking I will cover it with some of the text of Edith Holden, and then we can obviously put, you know, things on top of it. So I've got this scrap that I've cut into anyway, so what should I do? Should I cut it down to size first? Oh, I can hear the engines going, you know, like I'm just going to chop off the top here, just to get that out of the way. I might cut this down to fit it, so I'll probably bring the trimmer in again, but I won't make me watch that. So what text shall we have? I don't know whether to start with I don't know whether to, basically I'm trying to decide whether to have the starts of these or to just go for the, yeah, I think we'll have the starts on this one. So just want to mark, so basically we're going to cut to where those letters start, and then we're just going to come in a little bit, and then height wise just losing about 1 centimetre, so not much at all. So I'll just cut that to size and then we'll be back. Okay, so I've matted that dictionary page with the Edith Holden, and then I've just inked around both pieces whilst I had you on pause. So now we can stick down as a side tuck. I'll use the tacky glue for this part, so we don't want to do this bit. There we go. I tell you, I literally just unclogged this glue. It's on strike. I haven't been using it as often as I would normally. To be fair, I think I'm getting to the last dregs of it as well, so I could really do with buying some more, but I think when I checked on Amazon recently it was out of stock, so might have to find another glue. Okay. So yeah, we just got that as a side tuck, and then obviously we can decorate that up further. Yeah, I'm enjoying these folios. Obviously we're making it look pretty, but we're using up, you know, that children's book page. So now we're going to have the notepad section in the middle. I thought my camera, it looks a little bit wonky. So I've got, these are basically fly sheets from, mostly fly sheets from Ends of Books. And so yeah, I like to use these, save me using tea-dyed paper and such. So I'm going to do a little bit of a staggered look, just because I quite like that. So this one, those two I'm going to have as the top 2 pages. The rest are just going to be, well actually, and that one. So I'm just going to tear it down to size. So I'll just take off the edge just here, look. And then yeah, I will need to ink around them all, but I'll pop you on pause again for that. So where is the edge? I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm hungry, so my voice has gone a little bit weird. Okay, and then yeah, we'll take off a centimetre or so. A little bit less than that. Because yeah, you can absolutely put like a pocket or a belly band or something. What would be really nice is a vellum pocket. So I might do that. Not necessarily today, but so yeah, I'm going to have that there. And then these 3 sheets, I want to tear them down into like a staggered kind of a look. So I'll just get the width first of all. So again, we'll just take off the edge, and this will get through some of my my blank pages as well. This the folder this came from, and then a little bit more off the side here. Doesn't have to be exact, as I say. I'm doing it this way so that we can go scrappy. We don't have to be exact about anything. There we go. So yeah, I hope you've been enjoying this little series that I've been doing. Yeah, I'm really glad that I did it. Right, so let's have a little think about this. So I'm just going to get rid of that edge. Right. So let's do the next one. So this one will be about here. And then we'll have this one be just, I really like to do this with notebooks just because I think it looks interesting, you know, something like that. And then we'll have, what size is that? I suppose that's in between. Maybe I'll tear this one down a little bit more. Have it like that. How big's that? And then have that one be the smaller. Don't worry, I'm sure I'll be keeping all those scraps for something. Right, let's see. I think size-wise, as I say, it can be scrappy. And then I think I might just tear along the top as well. Just to have a torn look the whole way around, might as well. So let's see. I feel like I'm all fingers and thumbs today. I don't know why. Just out of practice probably. There we go. How's that? Perfect. Okay, so I'm just going to hit pause. I'm just going to ink around all these. Okay, those are all inked, and I just I tore the 4th one as well. So we're going to have essentially like a waterfall notebook there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch right across here with a zigzag stitch, this, and then we'll just glue it in. But I'm not ready to use the sewing machine yet, so I'll do both notepads together. But basically that will be what will be there. And then obviously we've got this tuck for a journal card or a tag when we come to use this. For now, I want to turn my attention now to embellishing. Might as well whilst we're here. So probably need to do a little bit more inking as well. But you know, whatever. So for the front, obviously where I cut this panel slightly short, narrow, there we go. I'm going to put some lace trimming along this part instead of the policy closure. So I don't want to take too much away from the image, and we're covering those dragonflies, but you'll see them when you open this flap up, so it's not the end of the world. So I'll just trim that off and get that glued down. So we'll use good old Fabri-Tac for that one. Sorry if I'm shaking the camera. My chair keeps swiveling around on me at the moment. I'm not entirely sure why, but yeah, it keeps swiveling. So I've not done the back panel because I may just stick this down onto something. So I've left that free. If I change my mind later, then I'll just cover it with another Edith Holden page at the time. It's you know, it's easily changed up depending on how you use them. But until I know for sure that I'm sticking it down, I didn't want to waste any you know, I didn't want to waste any Edith Holden. So those pages are precious, aren't they? So I thought, you know, let's do I want it hanging over that much? I suppose so. Yeah, anyway, so I thought let's not waste any Edith Holden, and if I need to add an extra panel, I can always add, I can't take away. So yeah, that's why I haven't covered the back. But all the rest I knew would be visible regardless, so that's why I decided to do that. So I'll just give my trim a trim and we'll start looking at some embellishments. So at some point when I had you on pause, you probably can see in the corner, I got out some labels and words and things that we could use. I've also got various Edith Holden scraps and offcuts that we might be able to use something from. So that's that. Okay, so that hides that edge a bit better. So there we go. So what are we doing? We need to come up with some embellishments. So yeah, I've got various Tracy Fox labels here. I have no idea what I really want. What I really want. Sorry. I'm in a strange mood today. So I don't really want to cover up this honeysuckle, but I could do with maybe a butterfly just to give it a little something extra. Maybe. Probably about there. Yep. And then I think we could probably do with something on this page. Ideally here. So, you know, when you've got if you've got this flapped over, something like that maybe. I did think more book plate type word. So I got this one from Nanine, but Nanine at Collage Type. Unfortunately, I printed them onto white card, so it's not it's not really the right tone. I should print those again because I really love them, so I'll print them again onto yeah, probably tea-dyed card would be the easiest thing. So size-wise, I mean, that's quite a big area, isn't it? Quite liked the Field Notes label. So even though it's at the top, I think I'm going to go with that. And then maybe we could do with something down here. Something long and thin, maybe. Let's see what we've got. Obviously, I've got some labels out. I might need to dive back in for something else. But of course, it looks too label heavy now, so maybe not. So maybe just that for the front. Just double check that I'm definitely sure about that one. I quite like the, you know, the hexagons and circles, just because they're a little bit less boxy. And I could round the corners of something, but they don't really lend itself because they've got a border around them, so I can't really do that. Right, make a decision, Dusty. Yeah, maybe that. Whatever, it's just an embellishment. I can sit here all day fussing about what label I should use, but at the end of the day, let's just get something down. As we do not want to be here all day, no need. I've also got some words. I think that's what I did on the first one, didn't I? I added like this word morning with this butterfly, which looked quite nice. So I might end up doing that. There we go. So yeah, I have, because I've kept pausing the video, I have actually no idea whether I've like started conversations and stopped conversations. I don't know. So if I have, I'm ever so sorry. That's the only thing with them. Yeah, when you have to pause to do inking or something, you know, something that takes a long time and no one wants to watch that. You forget, well, have I talked about something? So yeah, if I have, sorry. Okay, cool. So we have that. I still think it needs something else, maybe a word or something. So we'll have a look at that in a minute. That's obviously going to have the notepad when we've stitched that up. So, what do we have? So yeah, I would quite like to add a fussy cut there. So I'll have a look through what we've got to play with. Label there maybe. Basically, I'm just working around the images and just letting them guide me, I suppose. And I don't want to detract from the Edith Holden because, you know, we love these images for a reason. They don't really need much else. And some would even argue they don't even need this, but to my mind's eye, just where we've, you know, cut down the images and things, I think we could probably do with a label or two. So there we go. That'll do for there. Maybe I had a collected by label here. Yeah, I like that. Oops. There we go. I'm just trying to think what fussy cuts I've got. I haven't started the Edith Holden projects, you know, properly. This is just this is an advanced warning project, you know. Yeah, I haven't started Edith Holden, so I haven't done any fussy cutting or anything. So now maybe a butterfly on there. Little one, I don't want anything too big. Let's see. Yeah, I've just pulled them to me so you don't see the top of my head because I keep leaning forward to look at things, and every time I watch my videos back I'm thinking, oh, there's the top of my head again. Well done, Justine. It's yeah, no one wants to see the top of your head. Let's see. I've got all the little ones right at the very bottom, as to be expected. Right, I have some little butterflies that might work. So I don't think we want anything too wide. And I'm thinking, thinking more brown if I've got it. Ah, there you go. That might even be an Edith Holden butterfly, I'm not sure. Can you see that down there? My arms might have been all in the way then. Sorry if they were. Just choosing butterflies, if I move that up. I really feel like the camera is strange at the moment, and it's to do with my stand, my tripod. I can't seem to get it in the right place. I don't know why. Just, yeah, really struggling with it. Right, okay. So, again, probably want something there. Again, I don't want to get in the way of the pocket. Let's see. Sort of, I'm conscious of these are like in line with each other, which is a bit weird. Maybe if we go with the bigger one, something that would be more like, yeah, take up more space. That, or that one's too wide. What's this? Oh yeah, I've got another. Oh, I've got a bigger one. Let's go. Got a hexagonal one. No, I think maybe we might have something on that one. Don't know. If we're getting label overload, sometimes that can happen because I love to use these labels. Yeah, I think we'll go with that. And then I still feel like it probably wants something up there. But I don't want to add another label. I'm thinking more like, I mean, it could be a label, but a different type of a label. More like a number or a word or something. So in a minute, I will have a look through my Edith Holden scraps, and I'll see what fussy cut I've got for there. I have a feeling I might need to cut something out, so that's why I'm going to hit pause. And then I'll see if I've got some, I'll cut out some words or narrow down the words as well. That's what I will do. So I will be back in 2 seconds. Okay, so I've got various bits and bobs, so I thought we could have this down here. This is just, this is torn from one of the scraps rather than fussy cut it out. And clearly my glue has decided to clog up on me whilst I was having a think. Yeah, torn rather than fussy cut, and I'll show you why. Because I don't know, I find it really difficult to cut around these images and make it look good. So I go with torn, so that it looks more rougher rather than trying to be perfect and it's not perfect, that kind of a thing. But that's just me. Everyone is different. And then I've got this word, which I thought we could have down the bottom, just to cover up that blank space. Again, torn from my scraps. Charms of nature. Isn't that a nice phrase? So yeah, just take up some of that space. May need to cut it down a little bit more, but just on the left there, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine. And that's that. Thought butterfly here. And then, yeah, I was looking at this space up here. It looked a little bit blank maybe. So I thought we would have this label, which is actually from Tracy Fox's Fashion Swatch kit. But it's just it's just numbers. So I thought they could be, yeah, kind of sciencey. You know, not the whole kit is, you know, it's fashion based, but I actually interchanged the labels because some of them are dates, some of them are just numbers. And I just find that it makes it a little bit more interesting than instead of just all labels and stuff from the same, you know, the same kit. Because otherwise it can look a little bit samey. And I use labels a lot, so I really must get some more kits of hers. But yeah, I make do with what I've got at the moment, really. Now I've got another page number here. Don't know if I could have that up there maybe. Just there. So yeah, these are page numbers, but I was thinking they could be like figure numbers. You know, like this figure 1, figure 2, etc. They're kind of, I don't know, kind of like that. So yeah, we're going to have that in the middle, as I keep saying. And obviously if we lift that up, we can have, you know, a pocket or something. Yeah, I think that's fine. I don't want to detract too much from the Edith Holden. So that will be that. So are we done? The only other thing, obviously that will be glued down in the right place, but the only thing I was thinking is I could really do with a word or something here. Now I actually have the honeysuckle thing from the book, so I'm wondering if I can just tear that out. Ooh. Just the word honeysuckle, I don't want the Latin, mainly because I've cut through it anyway, so let's just see how that would look. If not, I'll find another word another time, but yeah, I'm thinking a word on the front would be good to have. I mean, it could just be like put back where it belongs. Yeah, I think I would just, yeah, that will then take up that blank space that I was unsure about earlier. So there you go. Sorted there as well. And then, yeah, I think I'll leave it there. Because we can always add to it later. I mean, the main thing is we've got the folio, you know, built up and it's ready to be used. And then if we want to embellish it further later, we can. But yeah, I think any more than that, and yeah, people will be coming after me for messing with the Edith Holden, you know, rather than just letting her work shine through. So yeah, I think I could do with a little bit more ink in around the whole thing, just because I've got a lot of white showing, so I'll do that. But yeah, aside from that, we are pretty much done. Obviously I need to sew the notepads, which, yeah, I mean, I'll just put them in my sewing pile. So I'll just do like a zigzag stitch and some brown thread, and then that will be that. And then when we come to use it, either we keep the foxglove as is, one of my favourites, or we could put a vellum pocket just down here or something. But I'm not going to rush to do that because I don't know where exactly this is going. And then, of course, when we come to use it, we can put something in there. Not a huge something, but something. So yeah, there we go. I have got two folios mostly made, and I hope you found that helpful. I certainly did for getting through some of my supplies. And yeah, I'm really excited to go with Edith Holden. I'm not sure exactly when it will be. I'm gunning for May time probably. I would have liked to have started it in April, which I might do, but obviously we've got the flower fairies that are in progress, so I want to, you know, keep working on those, get those finished before starting on Edith Holden, because being an altered file folder, it's going to be quite a big project, I imagine, and you know, we're going to have quite a few sessions of ephemera and embellishments because I have nothing. This is all I have that, you know, I've not worked with the Edith Holden, so yeah, it's going to be a big series, but I'm really excited for it because I just love the Edith Holden images, I really do. That's a different size. Just looking at them side by side, I just want to double check how big it was. Oh yeah, just shy of 8, and this one is 7.5, and then by 4.5, and by 4.5. So yeah, I mean they'll still fit on pages. They're just different sizes, aren't they? I must have had to chop that down a little bit more. I don't know why. I can't remember. So yeah, we might add something else to them, but for now I'm going to call it done. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, sorry about the scatterbrainedness at the moment. I am working on it. But yeah, just keep bearing with me. I really, really appreciate you watching, and I hope you're getting some value from the videos, even if I seem a little bit all over the place. Anyway, I will talk to you soon. Thanks ever so much, and I'll see you on the next video.